Welcome back everyone, it's Charlie. This is going to be my Black Widow video. We just got some new footage of them filming a very special scene, so we'll break it all down. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs. The reason why everyone's talking about Thunderbolts is because it's a very Thunderbolts specific character that was spotted on set, and they've already finished filming principal photography, so everyone's thinking that they're filming their post-credit scene right now. So we'll explain the footage. There are a whole bunch of Easter eggs. If you're brand new to my channel, I do Marvel videos every week, so be sure to subscribe to get the videos. There's also new giveaway stuff I'll explain at the end of the video too. Very general spoiler warning for the Black Widow movie. You know pretty much everything about her between all the flashbacks in the previous movies and what they've told us so far, so I don't really consider it spoilery, and some of this is a little bit of speculation based on some very concrete things that we've seen on set. But this past week, they were filming a scene for the Black Widow movie with a much older looking version of General Thunderbolt Ross. He's using a walking stick to assist himself, looks way older than William Hurt in real life, way older than when he appeared during Captain America Civil War, like they aged him up a couple years. They did the exact same thing for Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man after the 5-year time jump in Avengers Endgame. They digitally aged him up just a little bit to make it look like 5 years had gone by. The reason why this might be for the Black Widow post-credit scene is because, like I said, they've already finished filming pretty much all the movie. They've had their wrap party for the cast and crew and sent most of those people home. So almost all the people involved with actually filming the Black Widow movie are done. The movie's getting ready to go off to be edited, and they're adding all the visual effects. Typically, they wait to the very end of production like this, the last possible minute, to film post-credit scenes, and usually for special actors like Nick Fury in that first Iron Man post-credit scene, they're only on set for a single day or so, and it usually doesn't take that long because post-credit scenes are typically just a couple of characters in a room talking to each other, then they add some special effects in the background later. The reason why everyone's thinking that this might be setting up a Thunderbolts movie or a Thunderbolts Disney Plus series is because it looks like it's happening in present day after Avengers Endgame in the year 2023. In Thunderbolt Ross did not need a cane during Captain America Civil War. He just had a heart attack. See how much younger he looks here in Civil War than he does on set in the Black Widow movie in full makeup. Usually they use makeup to make people look younger, but here it looks like they're trying to make him look even older. Why would you need a scene in present day with Thunderbolt Ross? Well, right now they've confirmed that the Black Widow movie is set almost all in the past between Captain America Civil War and the beginning of Avengers Infinity War. She still has the red hair, she hasn't dyed it yellow yet. She's on a break from Captain America's Secret Avengers. Then there will be flashbacks to when she was much younger in training in the Red Room program to explain how she came up through that. There were some deleted scene flashbacks to the Red Room during Avengers Age of Ultron. I'll play those in a second. But the Black Widow movie is meant to fill in all that untold backstory that you've only got whispers of in other movies.
This is going very well.
Again.
You'll break them. Only the breakable ones. You're made of marble. We'll celebrate after the graduation ceremony. What if I fail? You never fail.
There's a very important reason why they waited this long to do the Black Widow movie. Yes, we do all agree that they probably should have done it before Avengers Endgame so that her death made a little bit more sense. There's a whole story about a behind-the-scenes civil war between Kevin Feige and the Marvel CEO about why they're waiting this long to do the Black Widow movie, and it was mostly Kevin Feige being stopped from making Black Panther in the Black Widow movie. The only reason they made Black Panther is because the Disney CEO called the Marvel CEO Ike Perlmutter and said, stop stopping them from making these movies. Let them make them if they want to. So if there was a big question about why they waited this long to do Black Widow and why it's set during the past and why they didn't do it before Avengers Endgame, that's why. But in present day, the Natasha Black Widow is still dead in 2023. The Russos, as misleading as they have been the past couple of years, are not lying when they say that she's dead. Pretty much everybody associated with Scarlett Johansson has talked about how she died. She sacrificed herself to help save the Avengers. And they're not going to roll back that sacrifice and bring her back in present day. Recently, Robert Downey Jr. talked about their reason for transitioning away from the Marvel films. He, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, they just felt like it was their time to go. The only reason that Scarlett Johansson is coming back to do her movie is because they never gave her a solo movie, so their logic that they're bending over backwards to make this work is that it's set during the past, not in present day. But early theory is that the Black Widow movie plot is her trying to save her sister, Yelena Belova, from the Taskmaster. That also gives them flashbacks to Budapest. They're in Budapest in the relative recent present day of Captain America Civil War. So there's all the Budapest explainers that you ever wanted in a Black Widow movie. Thematically, the importance of Budapest is that it was the beginning of the Natasha Black Widow's redemption, after Hawkeye offered her a spot on S.H.I.E.L.D. when he probably was sent there to kill her. So the theory goes on to say that in the past, before Infinity War picks up, Black Widow is successful in saving Yelena Belova, but then Yelena Belova gets thrown in prison to rot for a hot minute because of all the red on her ledger and the terrible stuff that she's done. But then early Black Widow post-credit scene theory, you jump forward to present day, she's been in prison this whole time through the snap and then everyone getting blipped back. Thunderbolt Ross comes to visit her in 2023 and offers Yelena Belova a very similar type of deal that Hawkeye offered Natasha Black Widow so many years ago. Here's a chance to clear your name and eventually earn your freedom, Suicide Squad style, by recruiting her to a Thunderbolts initiative, a very dark twist on the Nick Fury Iron Man post-credit scene. I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers initiative. Then they just keep on seeding that along with Thunderbolt Ross recruiting other people through Marvel Phase 4 into Phase 5, and whenever they want to eventually do their Thunderbolts movie or a Thunderbolts Disney Plus series. You ask now, who else would be on that Thunderbolts team? Because we have plenty of villains that are still around alive or rotting in prison that they could put on that team. There's about 8 that we know of right now. They're obviously going to introduce new villains during Marvel Phase 4. We can also include them if they don't get killed off during their movies. So first there's Yelena Belova, Black Widow, of course. The future of that character in the MCU being that she becomes the new Black Widow, even though technically everyone that graduates from the Red Room are called Black Widows. Next big character is the Taskmaster. Introducing him for the first time during the Black Widow movie, he's a slam dunk Thunderbolts character. Hopefully they don't kill him off. Baron Zemo, also slam dunk as the new Thunderbolts team leader, appearing next as the villain for the Falcon and Winter Soldier series next year. He led the Thunderbolts in the comics, just seems like a pretty easy pick to put him on the team after he gets done with Falcon and Winter Soldier. There's the Ghost from the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. She's still on the run right now. There's still Justin Hammer, who's still rotting in Seagate Prison. Sam Rockwell even said that he wants to come back at some point. He's good comedic relief for that team.
Where have you been? I wrote a book in the time you were gone.
And you'll never see me coming.
Look at this guy. What is so special about him? I mean, I had an army of robots. What's he got? He's got some dumb accent? And his name's Trevor. What is that?
Sam Rockwell is such a great actor, I'm sure they'll find some place for him in the MCU pretty soon. But it should go without saying, Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk. Pretty easy to do motion capture on William Hurt no matter how much older he gets. It's relatively easy for them to do it with Mark Ruffalo's Hulk character now too. They also still have the Abomination and the Leader from the Incredible Hulk movie who are still rotting in prison right now. You could always bring them back. And right now, the rumor, reported by some of the Hollywood trades, is that they're spending $25 million per episode of each of these Disney Plus series. That works out to about $150 million for 6 episodes of television. So it's kind of like a 6-hour movie instead of getting a 2-hour movie. For those of you that thought that Avengers Endgame should have been longer than 3 hours. I've seen a lot of your guys' theories about what's going on with Taskmaster during the Black Widow movie because he's supposed to be one of the main villains. Obviously, there's a whole lot of stuff going on because you have Red Guardian, who's sort of the Russian version of Captain America. David Harbour from Stranger Things actually just finished filming all of his Red Guardian scenes. He will be wielding the shield in the Red Guardian outfit during the movie. All of Red Guardian's gear is meant to be the Russian version of Captain America's gear, so he has a round shield just like Captain America's with a big star on it. Right now, they've said that the Black Widow trailer is going to drop around the same time that the Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War trailers dropped in the past 2 years, which is typically the end of November, beginning of December. We'll also be getting a Wonder Woman 1984 trailer in December too. There'll be a bunch of stuff happening in December because we have Rick and Morty Season 4 that's starting at the end of November that'll spill through the holidays. We have the new Mandalorian series, which is going to be airing episodes through the holidays, and the Witcher Netflix series. So I'll be doing videos for all that stuff, but leave your requests in the comments below. And there is a new round of that Spider-Man Far From Home Blu-ray giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your best Thunderbolts MCU theory on the video. Everybody click here for my Iron Man video about how they're using him in this special deleted scene to set up mutants in Marvel Phase 4, Marvel Phase 5, and click here for my non-spoilery Joker movie review. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.